And I wasn't dry brushing as much as I had been in the past. And when I started, it was one of those things that I started doing every single time. And I'm telling you guys, if they sneeze the wrong way, I start. I'm not messing around anymore. Those cooties can get ridiculous.
Hey, rebels! Welcome to the Food Freedom Rebellion for nurturers and healers, where restriction gets the finger and real healing finally begins. We're having honest conversations about the habits, shifts, and truths that help you break up with burnout, ditch the food rules, and actually feel amazing in your body again.
We're your hosts. I'm Bonnie, herbal remedy lover, gut health rebel, and helping women decode their symptoms and heal wildly without all the boring science lectures or food fear.
And I'm Carrie, best-selling author, recovering sugar addict, and certified health coach on a mission to help women stop white-knuckling their way through wellness and finally enjoy food again. We created this podcast because we both lived through the crash and burn cycles of doing everything right and still feeling like something was wrong.
We were crashing under chronic sugar cravings, bloated, burnt out, and buried under a pile of health advice that really didn't actually help. So we teamed up to bring you the unfiltered truth, what actually works, and how to make it doable.
And each week, you're going to get real talk, rebellious tips, and permission to rewrite the rules so you can feel powerful, free, and fully at home in your body. Welcome to the rebellion. Let's dive in.
Hey, rebels. This week's challenge might sound like something you'd only find next to like seaweed wrap and the crystal chakra massage on a bougie spa menu, but stick with us today. This tool is ancient, it's cheap, and it's surprisingly powerful.
We're talking about dry brushing. It's centuries old ritual that gives your lymphatic system, your skin, and your energy a boost. And no, you don't need a robe. You don't need a whole bunch of candles. You don't need to spend $1,000 on a wellness retreat to do it, even though we love a wellness retreat.
We would like wellness retreat. Are you kidding? But all you need for this is a natural bristle brush, 2 minutes, literally, you guys, 2 minutes, and a willingness to stand naked in your bathroom like badass rebel that you are.
Yeah. So first, let's talk a little bit about lymph. Okay. So if someone asked you at dinner at I'm at a dinner party, can you please explain it? Would you fake a phone call to escape? Do you know anything about lymph?
We're going to make it really simple. Here's the deal. Your lymphatic system is your body's internal cleanup crew. It's your trash can. It moves lymph fluid around to filter out waste, toxin, dead cells, and basically it's your cellular janitor.
Yeah, but the kicker is it doesn't have a pump. So unlike our blood, our heart is pumping and circulating blood through the body. The lymph is not like that. The lymph only moves when you move. That's why movement is so important on so many levels. So are you getting movement in? Walking, stretching, even deep breathing can really get our lymph moving. It gets things flowing.
Yeah. So if you're parked at a desk all day or you're just skipping movement altogether, that lymph fluid, it just hangs out. Think about it like you're sitting in rush hour traffic on the expressway.
Who likes that? Nobody wants that. So we love to share client stories. So we want to share one about our client. We're going to call her Maya. You always change names. But she was really just feeling like sluggish, heavy, puffy. I mean, that puffy feeling? Oh my gosh, right? She had no energy. She felt like her skin was just dull. And of course, she thought she needed supplements, but what she needed was movement. So in her case, we chatted with her about brushing, the dry brushing, just doing it daily, gently, and a short little walk. And in 2 weeks, you don't need to wait months and years, guys. In 2 weeks, she felt clearer, lighter, right? And she had more energy.
Here's why. When your lymph flows, your trash gets taken out faster. It's like you've turned the pump on. And there's no filter, there's nothing slowing it down. It's just on and flowing. It means less inflammation, better immune function, and even some sneaky little mood boosting magic. So, how does dry brushing help? Think of it like manually nudging that garbage truck along, right? You're putting it in drive and you're pushing the gas pedal. You're helping your lymph keep things moving without needing a full workout.
Yeah. And everyone we tell about this just loves it. Like, I mean, from years ago, I would do a detox program. I was get a dry brush. People love it. So, but how do you do it? So first, get a natural bristle brush, and you're going to use it on your dry skin. You can get it on Amazon. I think Bonnie, do you have a link to it? Maybe we'll keep it in the show notes. Yeah. So if you're like, what does it look like? Yeah. What does it look like? What are we talking about? You're going to use it on dry skin, right? Probably the opposite of what you've ever been taught or heard, right? And you want to start on your extremities and work towards your heart, okay? Where our lymph is draining. So I always start on my hands, but you can start on your feet, work your way up, right? Then start hands, shoulders. You want to finish at the torso. And then you're going to rinse in the shower. Rinse all of that off in the shower.
Absolutely. So, one little thing, we're going to get real with you right now. Dry brushing does not detox you. Your liver and your kidneys already do that. What it will help is in reducing stagnation. It reduces that slow drip. Thick oil, it just kind of drips through. What you're doing is you're breaking up that thick oil and you're making it flow a little bit thinner. And all it really helps with as far as detoxification is it helps them work more efficiently.
Yeah, and it exfoliates skin, right? So it's unclogging pores and sloughing off dead skin all over the body, right? Which is also boosting circulation too. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. So it makes people say that their skin feels like it's smoother. I know I feel like that. It has more of a glow to it, right? It's gotten off the layers of dead skin. It looks less puffy and less dimpled in certain areas. You don't believe us? Try it.
Absolutely. And the best part is instant energy. We've had people call it their cheap espresso shot because it stimulates both your circulatory system and your nervous system.
Okay, so let's do a quick inventory, right? How much movement are you really getting each day? Because that is important, right? And then when this is a huge one for women because we're so focused on our face. But when was the last time you did anything for your skin besides the face or besides slapping on moisturizer? Ask yourself those two questions.
Yeah. If your answer is, I don't know, then dry brushing, it might be the easiest rebel move you make this week. Now, I will tell you, dry brushing is something that I do. I do a lot. I've done it for many, many years now. It's not something I do every single day anymore, but when the boys come home with cooties or they're starting to struggle with them every single day, I don't miss a beat because it's helping my body stay healthier. It's helping my immune system work more efficiently and more effectively. And if anyone knows the preschool, kindergarten cooties, I'm talking about. And the first year that they were in preschool, it was a doozy. And I wasn't driving.
Hey, it's Carrie and Bonnie's here too.
Yep, yep, yep. And we got something way more exciting than whatever ad you're about to skip.
Yeah. If food rules make you feel like a rebel every time you eat bread, or if chocolate cake still haunts your dreams, you need our Food Freedom Fast Track.
It's a 5-day reset to kick cravings, spark healthier choices, and totally transform how you think about food. Real change without giving up your favorites.
And all for $27. It's packed with doable tips, mindset shifts, and tools you'll actually use.
We made it fun, fast, and completely judgment-free. In just 5 days, you'll feel better, and we'll guide you every step of the way.
So check the link in the show notes and come hang with us. And don't worry, chocolate cake is still invited.
Now, let's get back to today's episode. It's a doozy. And I wasn't dry brushing as much as I had been in the past. And when I started, it was one of those things that I started doing every single time. And I'm telling you guys, if they sneeze the wrong way, I start. I'm not messing around anymore. Those cooties can get ridiculous. Look at it this way when you're doing this assessment and you're trying to just check in and see with your inventory what you're actually doing. Dry brushing could just be that little what we like to call a chef's kiss.
Yeah. And so a couple more points I want to make about dry brushing. You want to get, and we're gonna give you some links to one that we like, but make sure it has natural bristles on the brush, right? Plant-based versus synthetic, because there's a lot of synthetic out there. So we definitely don't want that. And also, it needs to be more of a gentle sweep, because I've totally made this mistake, Bonnie. You probably did it too. I was like so excited, and I was so used to using like exfoliating scrubs, and it was not like sanding a deck or redoing furniture. Done that too, because you can really hurt yourself. You don't really want to be scraping that hard. Okay, right? Upward, gentle movements, like we said, start at the extremities. And I know people ask about the back, so you might have to recruit a partner if you're not super flexible to be able to reach back there. Again, zero judgment.
It really does only take 2 to 3 minutes, you guys. When you first do it, you might feel very awkward. But after those first couple of times, it's super easy. And bonus points if you pair it with deep belly breathing. So you're going to oxygenate your tissues while helping your lymph move more effectively and more efficiently. It's a win-win.
Yeah. And rebels, please don't go rogue. Like I said, this isn't punishment. So if your skin will be a little bit pink after, but it should not be flaming red. Or when you get under the shower, you're like, ah. So just think you're stimulating, right? We're not scrubbing off. We're not trying to remove a tattoo. We're just stimulating the skin.
Exactly. So let's talk about mist. We love being mist. This very first one, when I saw it kind of made me laugh. Dry brushing melts fat. Here's a little dose of reality. This is not a fat burner. It's a lymph mover, which helps our skin improve and gives us a boost in the health and wellness of our skin.
I love the myth sections. Let's do another one. This is a good one. It's just for fancy spa people. Why would I do that? Nope. You can do it at home. You can get a brush on Amazon for $15, and like it takes less time than you're probably spending scrolling on your phone. And you can start doing it every day. I do it 1 to 2 times a week, unless I feel like I need it more. But some people start with once a day.
Yeah. We've had a lot of people start with once a day, and after a week or two, they start spreading it out, and it's once every couple of days. But it helped them feel so much better that they just keep doing it. So now with that, quick PSA. If you have any broken skin, if you have an injury, if you have eczema, flares, or infections, and I'm talking about eczema flares, like when your skin is flaring, you want to avoid it. You want to make sure you wash your brush at least once a week because, dead cells, that's kind of gross. One of the things that I actually do is I'll bring it into the shower with me. It's so much easier just bring it in the shower. And then when you're done, you hang it up, you let it dry, and it's waiting for you when you go back in.
Yes. Okay, so here's the challenge for the week then. Let's talk Rebel Challenge. You're going to dry brush once a day. Yes. Before your shower. Do it for 7 days and see how you feel. Maybe then you cut it down, or maybe you continue it. And you want to keep it under 3 minutes, right? We're not going to be doing it forever. Sometimes it does feel good, but again, we're not irritating. We're just gently sloughing some stuff off. Remember, brush towards the heart and just be gentle and just deep breathing and enjoy the time that you're taking for yourself.
Absolutely. And notice how you feel. Is your skin softer, less puffy? Take pictures because sometimes we don't see the puff going away. Do you feel like you have more energy? Take a second to celebrate even the tiniest improvement. And we'll see you inside the rebellion. That's all we have for you today. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Thanks for hanging out with us today. If this episode made you laugh, nod, or say, damn, that's me, hit subscribe so you never miss a rebellious dose of real talk and gut wisdom.
And check out the show notes for links to our free community, upcoming workshops, and more ways to rise inside the rebellion. All right, Rebels, that's all for now. We'll catch you next time on the Food Freedom Rebellion.